Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? How are you guys on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening? How art thou? We are going to give it a little time to allow some of our viewers to chime in so that they can join us on tonight. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on tonight for this live training. I am super excited to share some of the insightful information that I've gained, and I would love to share it with you. So I would like to welcome each and every one of you for joining me on tonight. I do ask that you do me a huge favor and invite someone to join in on this training with you, whether or not you are joining me via audio or if you are joining me live in our community. I ask that you guys share this training on tonight, because we are going to share 5 strategies on how to build your business with your words. I know we are so accustomed to business building lives and trainings that offer external tips and tools on how to build. But on tonight, I want to do a little internal development, and I want to offer you some strategies that I've learned within my own business on how to build and how to build successfully. So again, welcome to each and every one of you for joining me on tonight. I am going to go ahead and put up my multiple screens so that I can see who's chiming in and who's asking questions and all of that good stuff. So I want to make sure that I am front and centered with everything that is going on in the group. And if I have anyone that is on our audio call and you have any additional questions anytime throughout the duration of our time together, please feel free to chime in and ask away. Right now you are muted, so you most definitely can unmute yourself and chime in at any time, because we are audio. Cool. So again, I want to welcome each and every one of you on tonight's live. Please feel free to invite this wonderful opportunity with someone that you feel could really use some additional strategies and tips on how to build their business. I am so excited about tonight, and I am so excited to share with you 5 strategies on how to successfully build your business with your words. So again, welcome. I am Vision Coach LaToya Early. I am an empowerment speaker, and I am founder and president of Chase Great Enterprises, where we are constantly changing the momentum of your pursuit to happiness, your pursuit to success, and most of all, your pursuit to purpose. We are all about helping our emerging entrepreneurs really identify the why behind their brand and learn how to build a platform from the heart. Learn how to build your platform, sharing and serving the why behind your brand. So I'm so excited that you guys are joining us on tonight. I know that some of you are looking at me like, why do I have these headphones on? I do have audio guests who are joining us on tonight, so I wanted to make sure that I am accommodating not just those who are part of the community, but those who are outside of social media and still want to join in on the training. So again, I want to go over some house rules real quickly, because this is the Chase Great virtual domain, if I could say that. This is where we come together daily to empower, to encourage, and to push our dreamers to the next level. This coaching community is for entrepreneurs, for emerging entrepreneurs, for aspiring entrepreneurs, for individuals who have a dream and they really need that extra encouragement, that extra push to take the dream to the next level. So for those who are just joining us, welcome to our Pursuit to Greatness coaching community. My name is Vision Coach LaToya Early, and tonight we are going to share with you 5 applicable strategies to building a successful business. Do know that on tonight I'm asking that you guys post questions. I need you guys to interact with me. One of my favorite shapes, if I could say that, are hearts. Okay, so for those who know me, they know that, listen, I love hearts. Okay. So if I'm saying something that connects with you, if I'm saying something that really kind of pushes you to that next level, I need you guys to give me some hearts and show me some love. Interact with me. Talk with me. Let's talk together. This training is not just for me to talk at you. This is an interactive training, and I want to make sure that everything that I'm sharing with you on tonight, that you can receive the information, that you can apply it to your business. Because while these are applicable strategies that you can apply to life, I am most definitely really honing in on our entrepreneurs. I have been in the entrepreneur industry for over 10 years. I started my very first business when I was about 19 or 20 years old. I'll never forget. I was in multi-level marketing, and I also started a demolition company. I wish I still had this demolition company, okay? But I remember starting the business, and I didn't even know that I had the seed of entrepreneurship until I really started discovering who I was and discovering what my gift was to the world. So I want to share with you on tonight some few tips on how to build a successful business with your words. I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to share this broadcast. I need you guys to go ahead and tag a few people down in the comment section so that they can join in on tonight and really get the opportunity to experience this training on tonight. I am moving my camera over a little bit because I want to make sure that not only I'm able to address your concerns on tonight, I also want to make sure that I can see my screen so that I can make sure that I'm addressing any comments or concerns on our live on tonight. So listen, we're going to go ahead and we are going to jump in. This is what I need you to do. I need you guys to grab a piece of paper and a pen so that we can move forward and I can start sharing some applicable strategies with you. Okay? So again, post questions, share hearts. If you are joining me via audio, I want you guys to make sure that you share your login with others so that they can join in on the call. I am doing multiple things at one time. So I ask that you guys bear with me because I'm on my computer to make sure that I am addressing concerns, and I am also looking at my notes so that I can make sure that I'm giving you guys all of the information that I have on tonight, and then I want to make sure that I give you everything that you need on tonight. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in. So 5 strategies to building a successful business with your words. My very first point that I want to share with you on tonight, if I can get someone to take notes for me and jot down in the comments what the strategies are, that will be so helpful so that I can make sure I'm staying on track. Secondly, go ahead and introduce yourself in the comment section. Introduce yourself, introduce where you're from, introduce what you do. Let's go ahead and get the dialogue moving. Let's go ahead and start interacting with one another so that we can start moving and grooving in the group. Cool. Remember, this is a training, but I don't want to just talk at you. I want to interact with you. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and jump into the 5 strategies. If I can have my handy dandy note taker, someone out there who loves me so much to pay attention and work it out with me for the next couple of minutes will be great. So my first strategy to building a business, a successful business. Hi, Brianna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. My first strategy to building a business with your words is avoiding corrupt communication. Okay? Corrupt communication destroys destiny. So what do I mean by corrupt communication? Anything that speaks against what you're desiring in your business, anything that speaks against your dreams, your desires, your success is corrupt communication. Anytime that you are sitting and you are gossiping and you are talking about other people, other people's businesses, other people's brands, other people's services, other people's products in a negative way, that is also considered corrupt communication. So remember, if you are looking to build a successful business, you have to avoid corrupt communication. Why? Because corrupt communication destroys destiny. Okay, corrupt communication destroys destiny. I want to make sure that I give you guys a particular note as it pertains to the corrupt communication. Thank you so much for taking notes for me. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to share this broadcast. I appreciate you guys. But I want you to remember or take note about corrupt communications, that once it comes out of your mouth, remember, you are destroying destiny. Not only are you destroying your destiny, but everything that comes out of your mouth is supposed to edify someone who's listening. So it's supposed to edify the hearer. Now, what does edification mean? It means to encourage. It means to bring up. It means to empower. So every time you are indulging in a discussion or a conversation with someone and you are bad talking or belittling not just your dreams and your goals, but someone else, you're now using corrupt communication, and it's in return destroying your destiny. Why? Because it is now being sown into someone who's listening to you, which can in return destroy the pursuit of their individual success. Okay, so it is our job to use our words to edify one another. If you paid attention to the tagline of today's training, we talked about how communication is not designed, words is not designed to communicate, but words are literally designed to create. So our very first strategy is to avoid corrupt communication. Why? Because the moment that you allow negative things to come out of your mouth, you are creating negative results. Right? So this is even in business. I know you're like, well, LaToya, what does this have to do with my business? Because the more you speak into your business, the more your business will grow. You're your business' biggest cheerleader. You're your biggest cheerleader. So if you're talking bad about your business, if you're talking bad about your services, if you're constantly gossiping and talking against other people, then guess what? You are setting yourself up for destruction. Words are not to communicate, they are to create. Very good. Thank you so much. Hey guys, that's my sister who is being my handy dandy. Listen, she was like my very first assistant, okay? Way back 10 years ago with business number 3 or something. So I appreciate you. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Remember, if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments or concerns, please feel free to jot them down in the comment section. If you are joining me on the audio, I want you guys to invite others. Go ahead and share this dial-in with other people so that not only you can receive the benefit of this training, but those who are closest to you can benefit the training as well. Again, for those who are just joining me, if you catch me looking at my screen or at my notes, it's not that I'm not paying you guys any attention, it's that I'm really over here multitasking, okay? Very soon, Chase Great is going to have like a media team that's going to be able to come in and take over all of this. Cool? Y'all in agreement? Where two shall agree? We agree? Cool. So let's go ahead and move on to our next strategy. Strategy number 2 is to avoid allowing your thoughts to dictate or create your reality. Negative thoughts. Don't let your thoughts win. Okay? Don't let your thoughts win. Rotten fruit draws flies. Okay? Rotten fruit draws flies. What do I mean by that? Every time you allow your tongue to speak a negative thought, you are creating a piece of your reality. So what happens? The power of death and life is in what you say. And those who continue to speak death or life will eat the fruit up from it, right? So if you're constantly speaking negative over your success, over your business, over your clients, over your services, then guess what? You're causing death to your business, to your dreams. So remember, rotten fruit draws flies. Don't let your negative thinking win. The power of death and life is in what you say. So the moment you allow your negativity to come out of your mouth, you are creating your reality. And unfortunately, you are killing the dream. And so the more that you speak negatively against the dream, you're causing death. And what does death draw? Flies. So I need you guys to be aware of the things that you allow to come out of your mouth, because it plays a huge, when I tell you, your thoughts are so powerful. Sometimes you can sit back and discouragement will creep in, doubt will creep in, and you'll find yourself saying to yourself, man, maybe I'm not called to entrepreneurship. Man, maybe they are doing a better job than me. Man, I don't know how I'm going to gain new clients. Man, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And every time you say that, guess what? You're pushing yourself further and further and further and further away from destiny. Why? Because every powerful word that comes out of your mouth is what is creating your reality. So you have to be mindful, because the power of death and life is in what you say. So you want to be careful of the things that you say. I understand that your thoughts can sometimes try to convince you that this isn't what's good for you, that you're not good enough to be an entrepreneur, that you're not good enough to run a multi-million-dollar business, that you're not smart enough, that you didn't get a degree, or you don't know enough people, or you are a introvert. Listen, I understand. I have some of these same conversations in my head, but what I've decided and what I've learned is that I can no longer allow what happens in my thoughts to come out of my mouth, because my thoughts will then turn into my reality through the words that I speak. Remember, words are not only for communication, they are for creation. So your words create your reality. In one of our classes, I talk about our success system. And one of the most important things that I talk about in the success system is our soil. Your thoughts, your words, and your confidence. Why? Because that is the foundation of your fruit. When have you ever seen any type of fruit be planted in concrete? You cannot get an apple tree with an apple seed being planted in concrete. Okay, I'll never forget when I was a kid, we used to take the pumpkin seeds out of the pumpkins, right? And we would take the seeds and we'll go into my backyard and we will plant these seeds and we will get cussed out, right? Because by the next season, my mom has all of these weeds and random things growing in her backyard. And it's because we took a pumpkin seed and we planted it in unfertile soil. So what you're doing when you allow your words to control your reality is you're taking the seed of the vision, the idea, the business, and you're planting it in unfertile soil, your bad words, your bad thoughts, and your low confidence. And now you're not understanding why you are not manifesting success. You have to use your words to build your successful business. Yes, your services have to be a particular way. Your products have to be a particular way. Your branding means a lot. Your target audience means everything. Social media postings, marketing, ads, all of these things are very, very important to business building. But none of these things are as important more important than what you say to yourself. Because your words are seeds, and what they do is they go back into your ears and then they're planted back into your soul. So the moment you start planting negative things into your soul, you'll start seeing negative results. Right? Y'all agree with me? Thank you so much for all of this phenomenal typing and posting. I appreciate all of this. Angelita, you asked me to repeat number 2. Number 2 is don't let your thoughts win. Rotten fruit draws flies. Remember, the power of death and life is in what you say. So I'm just kind of going through, making sure I'm staying up on my notes. Thank you, Brianna, so much. I'm so glad that I am helping you. Listen, guys, be sure to share this broadcast. I want our business owners. We go to trainings all the time about how to build this amazing brand, but no one really takes the time to build a healthy entrepreneur, right? Like no one really takes the time to build you internally. If you're going to have a healthy business, you have to first be a healthy entrepreneur. And I've been called to that place. I want to help you be healthy emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Why? Because the moment you decide to say, okay, God, I trust you. I'm going to go and do what you've called me to do. All the distractions of the world are going to come and try to destroy everything you put in place. So who's going to hold your hand and help you through the process? Your words are important. Cool. Let's go ahead to strategy number 3, right? The customer, y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say. Let me give a disclaimer on this first, because we can argue about this all day. But the customer is always right. I know, right? I see y'all like, what? Never, right? The customer is always right. Now, I'm going to share with you why the customer is always right. Now, technically, that customer probably not right. Yeah, you wasn't right. You didn't have to talk to her like that. You didn't have to treat that product that way. You didn't have to badmouth. You didn't, right? So, okay, I get it. The customer may not always be right. However, y'all ready? However, a soft answer turns away wrath. Harsh words stir up anger. So as a visionary, as an entrepreneur, as a business builder, whether I agree with you or not, I cannot go off on you. I cannot let you have it. I cannot tell you or put you in your place. Why? Because if I respond to you that way, now we're going tit for tat, right? Because now your response is going to be how you can give a bigger or more harsh response to what I said. Why make one another angry? Why not just solve the problem with kind words? Why not just diffuse the flame? Right? But we always want to be right. But when you're building a business, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about how you respond. So you have to know that every time you speak with a customer, and this is for my job holders as well. Yes, you too. Not just my entrepreneurs, but for those who are sitting behind a desk and answering the phone. Yes, they may annoy you. Yes, they can be wrong. But guess what? You have the power to create a great situation or a bad situation. Remember, your words are used to create. So the way that you respond is going to create your result. Whether or not you're an entrepreneur or you work a 9-to-5, how you respond is going to determine your results. No, you don't just hang up. Okay? I need you guys to really start thinking about how you're responding to your consumer. How are you talking on social media? Listen, this is one thing this is a business no-no. If you are building a brand, you're building a business, you are positioning yourself in a place where you are looking to take your business and create it as a legacy for your family and for your children, you have to be mindful of the things that you put out on social media. Remember, we're talking about words. Words create your reality. So if you have one post up on social media and you cussing people out and you talking bad, remember we talked about corrupt communication, and you're talking bad against people and you fussing and you cussing, and then on the next post you're talking about come and buy this product or come and serve. Listen, you're going to have to figure out which side of the fence you're going to be on. Because what you can't do is think that you can talk to people any kind of way and they're going to buy into what you have to offer. Your words is what's creating the legacy of your business. So you have to watch what you say. Unfortunately, the customer is always right. Learn how to respond to your consumer and not react. Because reactions is what create negative results. But responding gives you an opportunity to communicate, which then allows you to create a better result. Cool? Cool. Listen, I am so excited to share this information with you guys tonight. I thank you for joining me on tonight. I thank you guys for showing me the love, giving me the heart. I love all of the comments. Remember, if you have any questions or concerns, most definitely tag them below. Make sure that you're sharing this broadcast, because I know this is a lot of the information that I'm sharing tonight. A lot of people don't want to hear, right? They don't want to hear. Most people in my age bracket, a little older, our favorite response to disagreement is, I'm grown. I can say what I want to say, right? How many of us have used that before? I know I have. I'm going to put both of my hands up. I'm grown. I can say whatever I want to say. But what I've learned as an entrepreneur is that just because I'm an adult does not give me the right to say or speak whatever I want to say. Why? Because whatever I say is going to create my reality. And just because I'm grown or I'm an adult does not mean that I should use my words to kill my success or to kill the success of someone before me. I am supposed to use my words to edify the hearer. And if I think that because I can say whatever I want to say, then I can't be mad at the words that the manifestations my words produce. Be mindful of what you say. Number 4, our fourth strategy, how to build a successful business with your words. Is my partner like giving me the hand? Like, girl, be quiet. I need to know what this emoji is for. How to build a successful business with your words. Strategy number 5. Your words will either make you or break you. So what does that mean? That's not a strategy, LaToya. What do you mean my words will either make me or break me? You can use your words to build or to tear down. I highly encourage you to use your words to build. Please ask away, Joe. You so silly. Use your words to build. Why? Because your words will either justify or condemn. So why not use your words to justify? Why not use your words to build? Why not use your words to make things better? Listen, these principles that I'm sharing with you are not from the book of LaToya. These principles that I am sharing with you are actually out of the Bible. This is what God is sharing with us. He's saying, listen, I've given you power to cause things to live or to cause things to die. You choose. You choose. You choose whether or not you will use your words to build your business or to tear it down. And it's not just about talking for or against your business, but talking for or against someone else's business. Last training, we talked about clarity versus competition. We're so quick to down talk the competition. We're so quick to say what the competition is doing wrong or what they need to do or how they need to fix this. What you need to do is pay attention to your own lane. And if you have words that can edify that competitor, then I suggest that you use those words of edification, not to tear down. Use your words to build your business, not tear it down. Your words will either make you or they'll break you. You make the decision. And here's my last and my final strategy. My tip number 5 is let your heart do the talking. So I kind of want to elaborate on this for a little while, because most times we allow our thinking to speak for us. And I hate to share the bad news with you, but anytime you allow your thoughts or your thinking to lead you before your heart, unfortunately, you're being led by the wrong system. And I'm going to tell you why. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It does not say out of the abundance of the thoughts, the mouth speaks. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So let me tie it all together for you. Whatever you think should come from your heart. And whatever comes out of your mouth should come from your heart. So if you are speaking corrupt communication, If you are speaking death over life, over your situations, if you're allowing your negative thinkings to come through your mouth, then you are not speaking from your heart. When you know the why behind your brand, when you know why you are called to your place of business, when you know why you are called to your industry, guess what? It's like a overpowering sensation when you begin to open up your mouth. Why? Because only when you open up your mouth, rivers of love and knowledge and wisdom will flow. So I have no room for corrupt communication. Why? Because the why of my business is embedded in my heart, and my why is designed to serve people. So I don't have time to speak negatively or bad against people. All I have time to do is use my words to edify the hearers of my brand or of my audience. How do you build your business successfully with your words? Is you learn how to speak into your business. The Bible tells us to command our days, that we have the power to wake up and say, this is how my day is going to go. The more you repeat it, the more you tell yourself, the more that you constantly remind yourself, I guarantee you your reality will begin to mold around the words that you are saying. One of the things that we learned as children is sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. That is a lie. And unfortunately, we've been conditioned since we were children that our words were not powerful. So the reason why they told you to say that saying is so that you can think that your words are not as powerful as they are, but your words can create your reality. Listen, I can heal from a stick or a stone. I may not be able to heal from the corrupt communication that you pour back into my spirit. So you have to be mindful of the things that you allow to come out of your mouth, because sometimes we don't recognize that our words are sharper than a two-edged sword, and we're cutting people left and right, and we're expecting them to heal, and we're not understanding why the people aren't overcoming. It's because you said something to them that has completely destroyed their destiny. So I need you to watch what comes out of your mouth. Words are powerful. It's so funny how, remember when we were, even some adults still use this. Don't say that. I don't want you to jinx yourself. Right? I don't want you to jinx yourself. And it's crazy how the world teaches us not to jinx ourselves, but God tells us to speak those things that are not as though they were. So once again, we've been tricked not to say the desires of our heart because we don't want to jinx ourselves and curse ourselves and tell us that it's not going to happen, when it actually happens in reverse. That when you speak those things that are not, when you speak those things as though they are, and when you're constantly confessing with your mouth and believing with your heart, and when you're constantly speaking life into your situation, that you are creating the results that you desire. So I encourage you on today. I highly encourage you on today to make sure that you are building your business with your words. Do not let the destruction of your thoughts come out of your mouth. Because the moment you allow negative, corrupt communication to come out of your mouth, you are pushing yourself further and further away from destiny. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me on tonight. I thank you for sharing this broadcast. I thank you for interacting with me. Listen, I want to go over a few things with you. I want to offer a free 30-minute business assessment business assessment session with you. So I am going to put into the comments a link. If you are interested in speaking with me to talk about your business, to see how we can really define the why behind your business, to ensure that you are building your business from your heart, and that everything that comes out of your mouth is speaking from the heart, and that everything that your mouth speaks is a reflection of your brand. I want you guys to fill out this form and schedule a 30-minute complimentary session with me so that I can help you and assess your business and see if your why behind your brand is prevalent, if it's clear, if it's reaching your audience. Why? Because the why behind your brand is what draws your consumer. And if your why is not authentic, if it's not embedded in your heart, one reason why it may not be embedded is because you have not identified what your why is. For number two, the reason why the why may not be prevalent in your brand is because you've spoken so much against the goodness of your why because you want to look like everyone else. You've completely missed the call. So let's go ahead and let's assess your business and let's make sure that the why behind your brand is reflecting your heart. Listen, go ahead and check out. No, I am not available tonight after 9. Please make sure that you schedule a session between business hours. I am available on Saturdays as well. No, I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I also want to share with you, for those who are in the East Point area, listen, we are now offering co-working and rental facility rental space. Okay. Here at the Chase Great office, we have a nice professional atmosphere, and we are now offering our training facility for service-based entrepreneurs who are looking to host workshops. If you're looking to host trainings, we have that space available to you. We know how hard, listen, I know, when I first started trainings, I was renting space out of the Royal Oak Library, right? I was paying a lot of money. And I had a 6-week course, and it was expensive. Probably how much I charged for the course, I was paying out for the rental space. So I want to make sure that for the entrepreneurs, we provide you with the space so that we can help you build your business. If you are interested in learning more about the space that we have for you, if you are interested in learning more about what we have to offer, you can definitely visit us at www.chasegreatenterprises.com. Lastly, Maximize Your Monday is back. That's my happy dance. It's back, guys. So the first Monday of October, we are going to get started, and we are going to start with training the millionaire mindset. We are going to host every first Monday of the month, training the millionaire mindset. Listen, I'm still trying to get to the millionaire status. So Chase Great has partnered with financial experts who are going to come in and share strategies, tips, applicable information to how we can train our mindset so that we can in return draw the millions that we so desire. Listen, we have the power to gain wealth. The problem is that we've allowed our thinking and our words retract the desires of our heart, right? So let's go ahead and let's join in on this training. I'm so excited about that. It's every first Monday at 6:00 p.m. and it's free. So make sure you guys are looking out for more information that pertains to that. You can definitely visit us at www.chasegreatenterprises.com to learn more information. If that is all, I am not going to hold you any longer. I appreciate you guys for joining me on tonight. I thank you. Again, I am Vision Coach LaToya Early. I help emerging entrepreneurs, first of all, discover the why behind their brand. And I have the ability to see in your brand what you just may not be able to see. So I love you guys. Be blessed and have an amazing Thursday.